Ew, the zither, how can that be fun? Nobody likes the zither. No, it's the sitar. The sitar. You think the sitar is fun, but it's not. It's only fun if you run it through like an amplifier and an effects pedal. And then suddenly it becomes fun, the sitar. The zither is more fun to say than sitar. Sitar. Zither. See, zither rolls off your tongue, whereas sitar is a stunted, ugly word that I don't like. Hey, howdy, it's me, Manic Mark, come to you from the bunker system located underneath the art villa found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. And today, I'm coming to you with an actual record day because I went out to eat lunch with my friend Mark at the Wonder Bar, W-U-N-D-E-R, where they have the out of 50 hamburgers rated in Cincinnati, they've got the second best, and it's just the dive bar with picnic tables, you know. It's a neighborhood bar. I had the Reuben sandwich today because last time I was there I had the deluxe hamburger. What was deluxe about it is it was giant, and then it had portobello mushroom, 3 cheeses, and on like a special bun and a special sauce, and then it had like 2 onions. They had a knife all the way through because it was so big. There was a knife holding it together, and there were a couple of pickled onions on the top. The marinated onions, really good. And then I had coleslaw, which was sort of like a cold hot slaw type taste, chunky, and just spiced really, really nice. Anyway, stopped there for lunch, and then well, I go here, go there, go to the St. Vincent de Paul I haven't been to for a long time, and I found some things. In fact, they were really busy. The employees were complaining about having to put out so much stuff, and one of the ladies, very, very nice, came over and handed me a whole stack of records directly from the back. Fortunately, there was not really anything in it of interest to me. I pulled a couple of things out, which I'll mention when I go through, because I don't know anything about them. So, it's like the Beatles album with chopped up baby pig parts, something on it. I don't know. I found in mint condition. No, I know it. I know that. Never mind about that. I would probably pass that up because I don't collect that kind of stuff. Anyway, okay, what do you do collect? Things that everybody else passes up. Like white Southern Christian gospel records, and even people are picking those up now. I'm finding less of them. Okay, I'm not sure if I've got this one. I believe I do. Picked it up again just in case I don't have it. I'm trying to show you the photograph on the back. Okay, I really don't have any good place to put this stuff. All right, it's the Gospel Master. Because He Lives. There they are, the Gospel Masters, right there. This looks a little bit older. Great photograph on the back. It's the Gospel Singing Daltons. Terrific photograph. How could you pass that up? Electric guitar, rhythm guitar, accordion, and tambourine. Then it's the Gospel favorites just for you. It's the North family. All right. Here are the North family. They're ready to rock it out. Right there. Great photograph. I've got this one. Oh, by the way, there's some news. I just finished fixing the last blog post. So it turned out to be, I deleted a number of posts, but the final tally was something like 3,778, something like that. So I was just shy of probably around 4,000 when I first started, at least 4,000 audio files. Anyway, everything's fixed. Going to work for a while, I assume. So now I'm back blogging only new stuff. Now this isn't new. I've got this one, but now I remember it as I fixed everything. You wouldn't know it from the cover, but the guitar work on it's pretty fabulous. For a gospel album, it's rocking, I'm just saying. So I picked it up again. Why? Just to put it in the pile for resale. Here's a Ruth Welcome album. I do not have hi-fi zither. Ruth Welcome was a zither player. There she is with her zither. All right. She made a name for herself and made a number of albums. A number of them are kind of fun. They're fun to listen to. All right. Dance Until Dawn, Larry Green and his orchestra. Just a nice cover. Right there, black and white. Dance Till Dawn, Larry Green. I can't remember if I had this one or not. Eddie Barclay. I have no idea. Samba Fantastico sounds pretty good. But the cover is also awesome. I haven't taken it out of its little baggy thing. Probably just saving it in that French pastry, you know what I mean? Okay, and more cheesecake. This is great. Memories are made of these. It's the Fontana and his orchestra. She's listening to a couple of records, having some memories of whatever, I don't know. Dream, September Song, Falling Leaves, okay, mood music. I've got this one, I picked it up again, put it in the trade pile, okay. Alright. Here's another great cover. It's the Gospel Trio, What a Beautiful Day. Just, here they are again, the Gospel Trio. I guess the kid's not old enough yet to count. The Kirk Family, another terrific cover. Yeah. That's Jewel Records, that's local. Alright. Terrific. Also terrific, it's not local. It's a lounge album of some nature, piano player. Here's Buddy, it's Buddy. Buddy Fox. With 2 X's. Fox with 2 X's. This looks like it may have something going on in it. There's a Vox electronic harpsichord, okay, mentioned, and one of the covers is a wider shade of pale, which is one of my favorite all-time songs. So that could be interesting. Also could be interesting is this demonstration recording, new music program, early childhood through age 6. Well, not sure what to expect on it, but there's a band titled I'm Sam the Spaceman and African Rhythm Pattern. So, yeah, you never know. Now, this was one of the records that a woman was holding in her hand when she came out from the back. And I just picked it up. I recognize... Do I recognize anything? I don't... Jesse Colin Young. I realized... I can't go into detail, but on Facebook, younger people are talking about stuff that I can't even hardly decipher what the hell they're upset over. It's really amazing. And when I do figure out what they're upset over, I wonder why the hell are they spending energy being upset over it. It's like we're at a moment in our society when people can feel free, have enough time and have enough resources to feel free and comfortable enough to complain about things that no one ever complains about when the Persians are knocking down your wall with catapults and stuff like that happens, it's going to happen again. And this stuff that you think is important now is not going to be important when the Persians start throwing rocks at you. It's young blood. Yeah. Ride the Wind. I know that. I know that one. I just picked it up. It's the same guy that's on the other one, isn't it? It is. It's the same guy. Don't know anything about it. Anyway, let's cha-cha-cha. It's with a name I can't or won't pronounce. Won't try to pronounce. It's a terrific cover. There should be a date on it, right? 1957. 1957 right there. Okay. Mardi Gras and Dixie. Budget, cornet. You never know. This stuff, sometimes I like funeral marches. It's a really clean. Synthetic Blues. That's an interesting title. Synthetic Blues. Very clean record. That'd be interesting to listen to. And I couldn't remember if I had this one or not. Master Seal. It's like a label, but a budget label. but not like more distribution than a local label. The Black Gospel. It could be fabulous. I don't know. I can't remember if I've got it. Here's Les Baxter I found. A really clean copy of Les Baxter. I'm not sure if I've got this one, but I picked it up. There you go. This was a great, another Streetwalker, Parisian Streetwalker cover, Echoes of Offenbach. It's going to be classical music with a saucy cover. Finally found another copy of this. Oh my God, Manic Mark, you're so lucky. It's the Anita Kerr Singers, Velvet Voices and Bull Brass. Well, I got a good playing copy, but it had like it came from a library and it had a thing taped all over and it was horrible. But I remember it being a fine album, and now I can scan that and fix that one blog post. All right. I don't think I've got this one. This was also a fun find, although I guess it was taped up because the seams are split. The seams are split. It has some tape on it. Pink Hawaii by Bailey Muir will be a fine listening Hawaiian, space age Hawaiian guitar album. Because he plays the guitar. Doesn't look like much from the cover, but there are mambas, boleros, rombos, sambas, foxtrots, and cha-cha-chas on this Lynch chord hi-fi sampler. That's going to be fun. Budget, movie hits, 101 strings. It's a 101 strings I don't have. Look at that cover. She's naked from the waist down except for the macrame pants she's wearing. Some kind of weird pants. And I've got this one. I bought it again because this one was mini fresh. It's Les Baxter. It actually is Les Baxter. Making an album for the 101 strings, and it's a good one. Okay. And here's a terrific cover on this here record by Andre Castellantes. I thought it was from, not from, it's like, I think I've got this one. Anyway, it's inside this little plastic thing, Prom Date. It was a fun cover. Hawaiian War Chants on this. Sea Jam Blues. I probably got it. Another 101 that I actually bought. I think I paid $4 or $5 for. I got this for $1. It's the same price as it was on sale. I haven't taken this off because I couldn't think of the name of the department store. For years I've been trying to think of the name of the department store I bought a set of sockets at, and it was Zayre's, okay? And I just couldn't, I saw that and I realized that's where I got those sockets from years ago. And the closeout one, they went out of business. Anyway, that's pretty interesting. But that's one of the fun 101s, string cover right there. Here's another fun 101s. And it's 97 cents, a few cents cheaper than 99. I've got this one too, but this was mini fresh, fun cover. I picked it up again. This happened to be, this is not part of the stack she handed me. This was just in the deal. A Dr. Hook album. I just picked it up. All right, here's this is a lounge album. A pianist, Jim Black. He does a cover of Tiny Bubbles. That should be good. And last but not least, it was worth $1 just because whoever made the record, Pam Sorey, took a used record jacket and painted her own cover and put her album inside of it. Okay. Apparently she titled her book Coloring Book. David Dudley. I don't know why she wrote David Dudley down here, and I don't know if that scribble is her name. I have a David Dudley. The coloring book is on the on the disc label. David Dudley maybe was worked with her on this, or maybe David Dudley did the cover for her. I don't know. Anyway, it's one of those weird things. I'll see if there's anything on here first. If it's anything remotely interesting, I'll share this one just because. But then I'll go on to like the Billy Muir album or the Cha-Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha-Cha. Something like that, something peppy. A lot of times there are interesting things, but they're not peppy. So at the end of the video, you're watching me, I know you want something peppy to kind of bring yourself back up again.